Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashlyn. I'm a 27-year-old stay-at-home mom. I have 2 kids. We are currently working on some pretty lofty financial goals, I would say. We are paying for my husband's master's degree debt-free, as well as saving for our first home while he's doing that. So we're pretty low income, very frugal, on a budget kind of family. That sounds like something you'd be interested in. I would love it if you would subscribe and join me here on the channel. And with that, let's get into our July budget. I'm using the EveryDollar budgeting app like always. So for paychecks, we've been very up in the air. Hours have been like different with summer. My husband has like an hourly differential. So if he takes time off, then payment is different than it would be. And then for his internship, however many hours he gets is very volatile, I'd say. So I'm struggling, in short, to kind of plan ahead for our paychecks. Last month, the $1,100 and then $1,300 worked out for the most part, I think. So I'm just going to bring this down. I'll say like we'll just say $1,250. And then for the internship, I'm going to do $300 and then $350. I'm being very conservative with these just because I feel like I'd rather plan on less and get more than vice versa. So I'm sure that we will get more income than this $3,000, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to plan on $3,000. So with that, I'm going to bring this down, we'll say $310. And then we will come back to our savings like usual. Rent is going to stay at $13.95. Gas, let's see, I will plan this at, we'll put it back at $45. Oof, $4,500. Electric is high. I already know that it's going to be higher. We're using the AC a lot. I don't know, our electric just seems to be going up. So if you have electric savings tips, let me know, because I would love to have them. Besides turning off the AC, because I'm not going to sweat my way through this summer. So I'm going to bring this up to a $127. And then $45 for the internet. Fuel, we'll leave this at $300. Maintenance, I do need to bring up. How I'm going to do that, I'm not sure, but we have quite a few things we need to get done in my husband's car, so I'm going to put that on $150. Groceries, we'll leave at $300. Diapers, I do need a box of diapers. I'll bring this down to like $53 because I don't think it's going to be $5 for tax. Then we will come to phone is $40. Fun Mini, we will bring this down to see if there's any left. Miscellaneous, $75. We have a handful of birthdays coming up. So we will take our family pictures out. Done with that. Birthdays, I'm going to put $50. And then chiropractic, I can take this out as well. So that leaves us $50. Let's see. Life insurance, $20.82. Love life insurance. Okay. So we're still $50.56 over budget. We're going on a trip in July. So this is tricky. Yes, I'm planning on us bringing in more income, but I want to be able to fit as much as I can into this budget with where we're at. Things are just tight. It's just tight around here. We're going to my family reunion, so we will need to drive a few hours to get there. So I imagine that gas is going to need to stay at that price, if not increase. I don't even have anywhere I can take money from. Miscellaneous. I already know that there's a bill that's coming through from that. We have a medical bill coming through. I believe it's $57.06, which still leaves me $32.62 over budget. So man, we're not even doing anything fun. I'm just gonna say, if our budget is this, like if our income is as small as my very conservative take on it is, then we will just spend less on birthdays. $17.38. We're gonna have to be creative with how we gift this month. We've got 2 birthdays to think about for July, so $17.38. Hopefully we have more of an income than is here, so that I can spend a little more than $17 for these birthdays, and so that we can have some money for us to do something fun, at least like get an ice cream or something while we're on our trip. So that's what my budget is looking like. Not a super fun one for me this month, but we will see kind of how it all goes as July unfolds. I did want to touch on, we are still doing our low spend year this year. We are halfway through at this point, over halfway through, which is exciting. And I feel like it's going really well. I feel like I'm doing a really good job of kind of reeling in when I feel like I need to spend money and not doing that. I've used the Buy Nothing group in my community a lot, and it's been super, super helpful. I feel like there's lots of very, what's the word? I don't even know the word. Lots of very giving people, selfless. They just give great things. So the things, when we do have like a need that comes up, I feel like we have been able to mostly fill those like extra things with my Buy Nothing group, and then just, you know, finding free things on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So still going strong with our low spend anyway. I will say having a budget like this is helpful in a low spend because I have no money to spend anyway. So it's all good all around. Kind of a forced no spend, if you will. But that is everything that I have for the July budget. I'd love to know if your budget is looking a little bit happier than mine is this month. Are you doing anything fun in July? We've got the 4th of July coming. That is a super fun holiday. It's one of my very favorites. So we will find some fun things to do for free on the 4th. I'd love to know if you're doing anything for the 4th of July or just anything fun in general for the month of July. And if you can fit any of that in your budget, love to hear it. I'll just live vicariously through you if you have money to spend on the fun things. Like always, if you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Helps other people find my channel, and it just helps me to know the videos that you're interested in seeing here. And of course, if you're not already, then please do subscribe. I would love to have you here every week while I make these videos. And I will see you again next week for another one. Bye! Check it out.